Assalamu alaikum, this is your Saudi friend. Today I dressed fancy because what we are going to talk about today is fancy
and expensive
and beautiful
and lengthy
and glamorous
and complicated. I have warned you, so be ready.
If you ask me what's the most asked question that I get from non-Arab after what's your name and where are you from is how do Saudis get married? And I don't blame them. You never see the full process in shows or movies. Even in Khaliji shows, you never see the full process. Marriage is one of the things that shows the cultural differences between countries. The Saudi marriage is huge and important. It's not only two people get together, but it's two families get together. People consider it half of their religion. Today I'm gonna explain how do Saudis get married in KSA, from choosing the girl until the wedding day on the traditional way. But here's the thing, the process differs slightly depending on where you are in Saudi Arabia. Also, some families from different ethnicities, tribes and Bedouin have their own unique tradition. So to simplify things, I'm from Hijaz and I'm gonna explain how Saudis get married in general. First, choosing the girl. It always starts from the man's side. It's never the other way around. Whether the man comes to his mother and tells her like, I want to get married, or the mother asks him if he's ready to get married and he says yes. Sometimes they already know the girl, like cousin, a co-worker, a neighbor's daughter, and sometimes they don't. In this case, the mother goes looking for a suitable girl in her connection. She would ask her family members, her colleagues, her friends. The man tells his mother what he wants in the future wife in terms of personality, appearance, cooking skills, covering her face or not. There is another option, which is the matchmaker. I haven't seen any of those in my entire life and I don't know anyone who used this method before. The proposal. Honestly, I didn't know what to call it because it's not like will you marry me type of thing. Then I decided to translate it literally from Arabic, but it has a different concept than movies. If they found the girl, the mother of the man calls the mother of the woman on the phone and visit them to see the girl. After this visit, the mother of the man describes the bride-to-be to him, and the family of the girl start asking other people about the man. Is his family good? Is he a responsible guy? If he prays in mosque regularly, or anything that they look for in their son-in-law. After that comes the shafa. There is no English translation for this, but in Arabic it comes from seeing. Shafa is basically a visit where the man comes with some of his female family members to visit the girl to see her finally. The man brings a sweet and a silver bracelet with him. The woman wears normal modest clothes with or without hijab depending on her family. In this visit, the man and the woman have a simple conversation, basically to see if they click. If the man likes the girl, he would give her the silver bracelet. If she accepted it, it means that she likes him too. Some girls feel too shy to reject him face to face, so her family returns the gift on another day. Then comes the blood test. In KSA, we have a mandatory blood test for couples who want to get married. This blood test makes sure that the marriage is as safe as possible from certain diseases like genetic diseases, hepatitis and AIDS. Then comes the engagement. We call it قراءة الفاتحة. Also, this has a different meaning than the Western concept. It's an event and a period of time where the man comes with some male members of his family to visit the girl's father, uncles, and brothers. It's considered a promise for the girl to marry her. In this visit, they basically agree on the marriage conditions and what the wife wants in this marriage, like if she wants to continue her education, if she wants to live in a separate house from his family, if she wants to have a driver or a maid, anything basically. They also agree on the dowry. Some families specify how much the dowry is. Some families accept whatever the future husband offers, and that symbolizes his generosity. There is no specific amount for the dowry. After that, they read Surah Al-Fatiha and they have dinner. The engagement should stay a secret between families. The reason behind keeping it secret is that in case they break up, at least people don't know, so they don't make any judgments or assumption about them. So unless anyone asks, no one should know that they are engaged. Oh, and no ring yet. After that comes the milka. The word milka comes from owning. In milka, the couple signs the marriage contract and the man gives the woman the dowry and the ring. Legally, they are husband and wife, but they don't move to live together yet. For this occasion, the families hold a small wedding. In this party, the woman wears a dress in any color other than white, and the man wears the traditional Saudi thobe and basht. Some families hold a big party for both men and women, and some of them hold only a smaller one for women and a bigger one for men. It depends only on their preference. In Milka, the man brings gifts to the party. A very traditional gift is Arabiyat al-Milka, which is a small cart with a golden jewelry set and perfume in it. You may wonder, what do they do with it after the party? They keep it in the guest room in their house when they move to it. A singer called Balqees made a video clip that pictures the Milka and al-Hijaz pretty accurately, except for this part. I don't know what is that. The phase between Milka and the wedding is the dreamy phase, as my mom described it to me. It's the phase of dates and gifts and preparing for new life. I made a video on what the bride buys for her new life in Saudi Arabia. Go and check it. Ghumra. Ghumra is a party before the wedding by 1 or 2 days. This party is only for the bride's female family members and close friends. In this party, they do her henna, dance, have dinner, get gifts. In this party, the bride wears a traditional dress depending on her family's ethnicity or any culture she desires. My cousin wore an Indian dress and it was phenomenal. However, not everybody has Ghumra. The wedding ceremony. We usually hold the wedding ceremony in a hotel or a palace. We call it palace in Arabic, but it's not really a palace. My English teacher told me that we call it a function center. So I guess, yeah, it does the same thing. In the wedding ceremony, the woman wears a regular white dress and the man wears the Saudi traditional dress, the thobe and basht. Women and men have the ceremony in separate halls. Wedding ceremony in Saudi Arabia is unique. In men's halls, they dance, eat, chat. The man only enters the women's halls to walk down the aisle, dance, take photos, and then he leaves. Before the man enters the women's hall, all women wear the abaya, and then they take it off after he leaves. Unlike the Western weddings, the groom and the bride enter the hall together, and they walk down the aisle until they reach what we call kusha. Kusha is basically a little stage with a fancy chair in it with an amazing decoration behind it. On Kusha, they cut the cake, they take photos, they dance, they drink a juice from a fancy glass, and then the groom leaves. The bride continues enjoying her time with her friends and family, and then she joins him later to have dinner in a separate room. Some families don't hold a men's party at all, and some of them have the wedding party for women and men in different days. Yeah. You think the process is done? We still have Sabahiyat al-Arus. It means the morning of the bride. It's basically where the groom and the bride have a breakfast in the groom's family house. And then we have, no, I'm joking. We don't have anything left. They can go to the honeymoon now. Gotcha! You may wonder how long this process takes. There is no specific time for it. It takes between 6 months to a year and a half. Sometimes they have engagement or they have milka and they wait until a specific thing happened, like the graduation of the wife or something like that. Please like, share and subscribe. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below and ask me any question in the comment section below. I'm gonna answer it.